We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Catfish Hunter is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Omar Vizquel is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. One and 0.
707.
Here's the pitch. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Evan Longoria. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Catfish, playing here in his age 26 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, at the end of the day, it's all about W's and L's, and this guy leads the team in wins. I don't care how you go about it. Whether he dominated, someone picked him up with a big knock, or the bullpen bailed him out. This guy has been on point all year, and it should pave the way for him getting paid in free agency.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Digging in, George Foster. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Vizquel at second. Longoria on at first with nobody out. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Mays is there, and he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. From the stretch. Runners are at first and third, one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box now, Tino Martinez. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Here's the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
The 3-1 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it, and that's the third out. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Chris Bassett will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Pirates, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
And the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder, Willie.
Stepping in, Willie Mays. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail this one 1-0. Back now from PNC Park. Second inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Batting seven, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hard liner to center field. Mays is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So digging in now, Kevin Biggio looking for better results than last night when he went 0-for-4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Back up the middle. Gloved by Banks. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dave Kingman.
Pirates, the left fielder, Dave Kingman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting fifth.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
The 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Good battle. Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Not shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Standing in, Ernie Banks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Banks is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. The 1-0 home.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
He's set. Now the pitch. Bassett has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he fouls this one off. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Fly ball out toward right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now at the plate, Paul Konerko. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And it's 2-1 now to Konerko. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Batting it, the right fielder, Shohei Otani.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Otani. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1, here's the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third, all tied at 1-1. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. Stallings originally hails from Kansas. He was a 17th round pick during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Omar Vizquel. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Flying softly toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
In now, George Foster. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. That's wide, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Mays, and the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hard hit at third. There's Merrifield. On to Konerko, and it's a double play. The side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Hitting for power has been a real issue as they rank near the bottom of the league in slugging percentage. One of their coaches told me, we have to be creative with how we try to generate offense because hitting the ball out of the park isn't a big part of our game. That's something we need to improve upon, but for now, we have to look for other ways to score. Sounds like some small ball and aggressive base running is possibly in order, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
First pitch of the at-bat. Whit Merrifield is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
That's inside.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Fouled off. Now here it comes. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
To the plate now, Chipper Jones. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two and 0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Down the first base line. Foul. The 3-1. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Kyle Lewis. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, there's another base hit. And this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate. A lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swing and a liner. Foul. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Dave Kingman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In his career, Kingman has hit more than 450 homers in his career, and he's been launching them out of the park since the day he stepped onto a big league field. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Tino Martinez, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Bouncing ball for Ernie Banks. It's short. He's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is taken. Ball 3. Nelson Cruz will be next. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Payoff pitch one more time. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Ranging back is Otani. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
There's a strike with the breaking ball.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2 and 2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Biggio. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
The catcher, Eva.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Outside.
One 0 count. Here it is.
Nope.
2 balls and no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-0 pitch on its way. And that's in there, 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Count still full, 3-2. Again, another foul ball. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Now to the plate, Ernie Banks picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Here it comes. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the first baseman, Paul Konerko.
Striding into the box, Paul Konerko. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Shohei Otani digging in next, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Shohei Otani. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Pirates now take a 3-2 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
With Merrifield next to bat.
Second baseman.
He'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We're through 4, and Pittsburgh's taken a 3-2 lead. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now here it comes.
Ball.
2-2.
Hey, you'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Still 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
Omar Vizquel is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. In the dirt here. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
1 out and a runner on second base. Line hard, but foul.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, George Foster. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Ready with the 3-0.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch on its way. Chopped toward the second baseman. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Still a 3-2 ball game. Justin Topa, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 56, Justin Topa.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Chipper Jones. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Chipper Jones.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Kyle Lewis, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Vizquel brings it in, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
Digging in now, Willie Mays. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Over to start. The 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Matt Shoemaker.
Stepping into the box, Tino Martinez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The first baseman, Tino.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Now here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-2 the count. The pitch. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Stepping into the box, Kyle Seager. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And right into the shift, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another full count pitch home. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dave Kingman.
Left fielder, Dave Kingman.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's it.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
Inside ball. That's
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Ernie Banks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
1-1 the count now. Here it comes. Left side, but well fouled. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box, Jacob Stallings, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throws over to Konerko for out number 2.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Omar Vizquel. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail 3-2. Corey Knebel gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Corey Knebel.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Konerko.
The first baseman, Paul Konerko.
He's set. Here it comes. On the season, Konerko hits a little over the 270 mark. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2 pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Shohei Otani will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
With Merrifield next to hit, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Again, he sends it out of play. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Trout. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're up 3. So a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow.
Brandon Morrow.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and one. Hot shot on the ground is short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Stepping in now, George Foster. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Two and two.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2 fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Count it 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Mike Trout. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Now batting, Tino Martinez. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First offering on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
At the plate, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Fouled off. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Striding in, Nelson Cruz, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this two-run dinger. Home half of the eighth coming up. 4-3 St. Louis. Nick Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chipper Jones. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Well, he got a lot of that ball, but nothing to show for it to start the home eighth.
Now batting, the designated
tight
hitter.
game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. Digging in, Kyle Lewis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. 4-3 our score here as we play the eighth. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh eighth, and that'll bring up the great Willie Mays. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Reined in, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Score holds at 4-3. Adam Ottavino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jacob Stallings. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And there's ball one. The 1-1 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball, that's out. We got full count.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
To the plate now, Omar Vizquel, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Now the 3-2 pitch comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's hitless in 6 tries. Here comes the first pitch. He's running in there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Ready now, George Foster. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect, and when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Mike Trout, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
In now, Tino Martinez, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2 men are on with 2 men out. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Kyle Seager would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Otani waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Pirates 3. Rob Nen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 31, Rob Nen.
Settling in now, Dave Kingman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball one. To short. Vizquel scoops it up to second for one. Back to first. A ninth inning double play. And they're an out away from closing this one out.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
So coming to the plate, Ernie Banks. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Now in the box, Paul Konerko. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's set, and the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The St. Louis Cardinals came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Corey Knebel earns his third win of the year in relief. Rob Nen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Zach Greinke still on the mound to start this 9th inning. He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty B. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, Dero, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
Into the box, Austin Nola. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ripped down the first base line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Last strike here for the Giants. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Pittsburgh came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Zach Greinke earns his 5th winner of the year. Dallas Keuchel is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 8 hits.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the National League Central, the Nationals smacked 15 team hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 9-8. The Miami Marlins got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-3. The Brew Crew combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 9-8. The Braves launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 8-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks 6-5. Ryan Mountcastle had a home run and 3 RBIs as the Royals took care of the Rockies 9-3. He has now hit safely in 11 straight games. David Ortiz launched 2 balls into the seats, helping lead the Mets past the Giants 4-2. The New York Yankees totaled 13 hits as a team as they blew out Baltimore 13-7. The Detroit Tigers totaled 11 hits as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 8-4. The Angels combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-4. The Rangers got 12 hits in this one as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 8-4. The Houston Astros racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-2. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day. It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cincinnati Reds knocked out 12 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-7. The Cardinals combined for a 4-hitter as they destroyed the Rays 11-1. Cliff Lee grabbed win number 9 this year, leading the Braves past the Cubs 2-1. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. The Brewers held their opponent to just 2 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 1-0. The Metropolitans sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Fish in Miami 12-10. The Washington Nationals put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-1. John Gray earned win number 7 this season, helping the Giants push past the Padres 5-4. Chris Bryant collected a total of 4 driven in as the Yankees disposed of the Rangers 6-5. The Orioles combined for over a mind-boggling 20 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 13-9. The Diamondbacks' second baseman, number 42, scored 3 runs overall as the Diamondbacks took care of the White Sox 7-6. He is among the NL leaders in total base hits. Arodys Vizcaíno got the W and now has 5 this year, leading Cleveland past the Royals